If you follow the Lamley Group Blog, and I hope that you do, you'll know that today we showcase the two of the models that are in that shot, the Nissan Fairlady Z and the Porsche 356A Outlaw. Both are fantastic, and I think both are going to be wildly popular. What I didn't expect today after I left the house was that I would find one of them. Batch C is what these models are from, and they are being found, Batch C is being found currently at Target in the exclusive Snowflake cards. Now again, I try and open everything, but I thought this was unique enough to definitely pick up, so I did. This is the second time that Target has done Snowflake cards. The last time was, I believe, 2009, and if you go to eBay or somewhere else, you'll find them occasionally. There's a Datsun 510. There's a Ghostbusters Ecto 1, a few others that are probably more desirable than others, but I'd imagine that this one will be a collector favorite on this card in particular. I don't know how long they're doing it. I don't know if Batch C is the last batch, and I don't know how hard these will be to find. I'm assuming they should be fairly easy to find as time goes on, but I will say I was definitely surprised to find this one today. I did pick up three others. I'll show them to you real quickly. I really do like the Toyota Supra, so I had to get that one. I, like many other people, am a sucker for the Golf livery. So I thought getting the Ford GT was definitely worth it. We'll feature that one soon. And last but not least, the Ford Fiesta. I've been hinting at this one that it's a special one, and I am working currently on the presentation. Someone's helping me with it. You'll know who very soon. And some of you probably know why this is a special model. Others of you don't. But if you look at it closely, you might start figuring out, especially you maybe old schoolers, will know why this one's special. But we'll be getting to that one very soon. I thought because it's a special model, it was definitely worth having on the exclusive Snowflake card, so I picked that one up as well. So if you have a Target nearby, definitely worth stopping by. Like I said, I don't know how hard these will be to find. My guess is not too hard, especially moving closer to the holiday season and closer to like Black Friday next week. I think they'll probably be readily available. So if you're not finding them right now, I would definitely not panic. But that's not all I found today. What I really want to talk about today are 10 packs, or actually multi-packs. They're 9 packs now. But I've always liked them. And so I'm going to pull back just a tad. And let's talk a little bit about 10 packs. Well, 9 packs, multi-packs, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, I've liked them. Hot Wheels does them, and Matchbox does them. If I'm going to say who does the better job right now, it's definitely Hot Wheels. Matchbox used to do fantastic 10 packs. In fact, they would do 4 batches a year, and I don't know why I still have this one sealed, but I'm going to keep it sealed. It's the only 10 pack that I've saved. This is a first editions 10 pack. Like I said, they did 4 batches a year up until about 3 or 4 years ago. And there would be 4 packs in each batch. One would be all exclusives and have some sort of theme like utility or sports cars or something like that. And then there would be 3 other packs with other common models, either from the basic range or from 5 packs or 10 packs, or I'm sorry, or 5 packs, and with 1 exclusive. This is one of the all exclusives, and it was always in the last batch of the year. They would do all first editions, and they would take first editions that were released that year, give them a unique color or livery, and then release it. This one, I bought, and I usually don't do this, but I bought I think 3 or 4 of these packs, and I just happened to keep one sealed, mainly because of that car in the middle, the Cadillac CTS Coupe. I love that casting, and I love it in black with the gold rims. Let's see, I can even pull in just a little bit. Maybe I'll do a feature on these in a little bit. But yeah, each one of these is unique to this pack. The Lamborghini, the Porsche, the Mustang, and probably the most desired of the entire pack, the Mitsubishi Evo in Australian police livery. It's interesting that they did it only for this pack, and the one other police car in the pack is the the Ford Pursuit, the Taurus Pursuit, and that's in a generic livery. But that fantastic Evo, that's been a highly desired model. I've seen it go for some pretty high prices on eBay. And anyway, I know that a few people have asked the Matchbox team about these packs and if there's ever a chance that we might see these again. I would love it if they brought these back. But right now, Matchbox does a few batches a year. They put one exclusive in there. Sometimes they're great, other times they're not so great. But I think there's some good ones coming. Hot Wheels. There's always been some interesting things about the Hot Wheels pack. Sometimes they're great. There'd be a good exclusive, and then there'll just be a lot of commons. A few years ago, that's how it was. This one is from a few years ago. The reason I saved it is not because of the exclusive, and all the rest of the models were common, with the exception being that Infinity G37 right there. That was the only way you could get that wheel variation with the 10-spoke. It normally came with, I believe, the Y5 wheels, but I remember finding this pack. I found two of them, and I opened one, and I've left this one packaged. Again, I don't really know why. Maybe one day I'll get rid of it if someone wants it. But yeah, so occasionally you'd find a little gem like a wheel variation or a good exclusive, but they weren't great. But they're a lot better now, and I don't know who came up with the idea to do this, but I think it's pretty brilliant. The idea that they have is to take previous colors and previous designs from years in the past, and to give them a second color or give them an additional color, whether they were recolored or not. So I'm going to show you. Well, we're going to go into that. I'm going to show you the pack that I bought today and the two reasons why. This is the pack I got. I don't know if it's considered a 2015 pack or a 2016 pack. Let me take a look if there's any hint here. Well, it's going to be a 2015 because we are in 2015. But you know what model year it's considered, I don't know. But anyway, there are two reasons why, and it's the top two models. Obviously the exclusive, because it's a Datsun. And the other one right next to it is the Chevy Opala. I call it an Opala because I lived in Brazil, and that's what that car is called, but it's called the Chevy SS, I know, in the Hot Wheels line. Anyway, the Datsun 620 is an exclusive, and the Chevy Opala is a new color of what I think, if I'm remembering correctly, the 2013 or 2014 model that was also a treasure hunt, a Supra treasure hunt. In fact, I have a couple of them right here. I have the Supra, and I have the regular. We'll get in on those. Give that a little focus. Move that out of the way. And you can see, if you look at those closely, that is also the design of the other one. So we'll do some close-ups on these. We're going to see more of these. I know the Toyota Celica is another one we're going to see with the same design as the first edition. That was green and yellow. We're going to see it in blue, and several others. I'm curious to see what models will also appear. But let's cut over to the studio and let's do some close-ups. All right, we'll start with a gratuitous shot of the Porsche and the Fairlady Z. For those of you who haven't been on the blog, but definitely go there if you haven't. You can pull some pictures from there of both models, including a couple together. But yeah, I think these are going to be the talk of the town for a while, I'm sure. And you know, maybe I will pick up that Snowflake card of the Porsche if I do find it eventually. But let's talk about the 10 packs and do a little opening here. Since we're already locked into the studio, we're going to you can hear me open it, I guess. But let's start with talking about what I was mentioning earlier and clarifying a little bit. So I think in the past, Hot Wheels had always had, if they did a 9, it used to be 10 packs, now it's 9 packs in the US, still 10 packs in Canada and other countries, but they always would have, it'd always be a series of basic models, usually from the basic range. I don't even think they used 5-pack models, but they would use those models, and then they would put one exclusive in there to try and incentivize those of us who wanted it to buy an entire 10-pack and I guess discard or donate or do whatever with the additional 9 cars. But since then they've done things a little bit different. They still do one exclusive, but they have started doing multi-pack exclusives. Now they're not exclusive only to the 9 or 10 packs, but you'll also see them in the 3 packs that you'll see at Target, other grocery stores, and other other places. Sometimes you'll see them at stores like TJ Maxx and things. But they'll take a previous model that is usually popular and then re-release it in a new color, but with the same design. So what you're looking at right now is the 2014 Chevy Opala or Chevy SS. You'll remember it only came in blue, with the Super Treasure Hunt being the second or being the only other version of that model. I still love that Super Treasure Hunt, and my Brazilian friends are probably big fans of this one as well. But that was it. We've seen other colors, we've seen other designs since then, but what is happening now? So you can start hearing here. I'm opening that 10 pack. What we'll see for this year is a redo or rehash or new color. We'll take this one away. We'll move this one up. That's 2 years in the making. There's your original blue version along with the new multi-pack exclusive version in yellow. Same exact design, including the logo on the back. It's hard to tell, but there is a black stripe in the front of the blue model where the SS logo is. And that we will probably see throughout the year. And then as we get closer to 2017, there's probably a decent chance we'll see even another color of this model. And I like that. If you're a collector of that model, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a second color or a third color. And it also makes it so that, especially in the Hot Wheels world, where sometimes a cast disappear for a few years, it lets us scratch that itch a little bit. And like I said earlier, we're going to see others. I mean, we've seen the Porsche 911 GT2. We've seen the, I believe it was the Ford Fusion. I'm not getting it right, I don't think. But we've seen quite a few, and I know that there's some lists that have been made on these multi-pack exclusives. There's another one in here. I don't have the, well, there's actually several in here. I can't speak for the unlicensed models, but we've seen versions of the GTO with flames. This is a new color. I think this has already been a multi-pack exclusive in the past. Corvette. Again, I don't know what year that was released, but here's a new one in blue. And the Dodge Dart. I remember this one, it was gray. I don't remember the color of the flame, might have been light green. So here's a new color for that. But again, the exact same deco. It's probably easy for Hot Wheels to do. The deco's in the system. They can just change the colors on it. and any Dodge Dart collector or Chevy Opala collector is now clamoring to get it. But they still do the exclusives. Last year there's only one exclusive that I collected. There's some good ones. There was a Mustang that I know people liked. For me, it's the Gran Torino. This is one of my favorite Hot Wheels castings. I've featured it so many times. That was the first color for the 9-pack exclusives. Here's the second color in purple. And there is a third color actually that I haven't found yet, and from what I've heard it's blue and has the MC5 wheels, so I'll be keeping my eye out for that one. And last but not least, here's the exclusive from this pack, the Datsun 620 pickup. So this deco is exclusive to the pack. So we will see this, I'm sure, in at least one or two other colors throughout the year. And we're also going to see it in the Walmart exclusive, at least in the US Walmart exclusive, 6-car truck series in white with a red and blue deco, which is very Datsun-esque. But yeah, I was very happy to find this. Like I said, this is right now being found, and this is where I found mine, is at Walgreens. They're a little more expensive. I'm assuming they'll show up at Walmart and Target very soon, probably during the holiday rush. But right now, Walgreens is getting their holiday toy stock in, and not all. I've seen some other stores with new packs containing other models, but I've been to a couple that have had this Datsun 620. So there you go. These are the two that I wanted from this pack. I'm happy to have them. Go out and find them. See you later.